radio. What's the purpose of the skinny jeans you wearing, bro? I don't really understand what the hype is. Every song sounds the same, the stereotype is swag. Swag killed the radio. What's the purpose of the skinny jeans you wearing, bro? I don't really understand what the hype is.
And we got our guest here in the studio. How's it going, y'all?
What's up? This is Cam the Viking here. How's everybody doing?
And we got Abom kid over here representing Tacoma, Washington, the whole Northwest.
And don't forget Heretic the Heathen.
Heretic the Heathen in the background. Behind the scenes work right now.
Yes, sir.
And so you guys are part of GonzoFamily, I guess. You're one of the founding members of GonzoFamily, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, we kind of all are,
going to
but
say that. It's
yeah, they all.
That's
tell
what
me
I've heard.
So. I got some ink to show my dedication.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Wait,
hey, let's see that again.
Real quick.
Yeah,
Let's get this on camera.
Definitely.
Ooh.
The details.
Yep.
So, how did it start, or what was it?
I'm getting somewhat decent at this. It's a good question that's asked a lot lately, but really, about 2 years ago, I switched jobs, and I ended up bumping into the member May, Michael Roberts, May Dolly of our crew. And I walked past him at work. He was bumping some Andre Nicotina, actually, and you know, we were associates and acquaintances, but not really friends yet. And yeah, I walked past him and finished a verse that I heard, you know, and he was like, "What?" You know, so we got to talking, and you know, at the time I was just making a couple beats. He's been a lyricist and a writer and an artist for years. He mustered up my confidence to get in front of the mic, and we got we submitted one song to the Puget Sound mixtape, Volume 2. And it got picked, and it was cool. But then they called us and they said, "Yo, you guys ready for a 15-minute set?" You know, in Tacoma.
Before you had the 15 minutes?
Oh, that was. I mean, I had never performed at that point, other than in the closet. You know, just literally. You know, no pun intended. Like seriously, like I mean, the microphone was intimidating enough.
Yeah.
And we did that though, and after that show, it was.
And that just came because of that mixtape.
Well, you know, that was where me and May. Met
that kind of set it off, right?
You know, AR Mastermind was throwing on the actual event, and Lost Soul kind of ventured in very arrogantly and very purposely, because he is one of the most creative, you know, amazing MCs that I've seen as a homie, and seeing them work and seeing all of us work is really crazy. And actually, just to not forget the next three, we just recently added a couple members. Nick Fury of Endgame and of
Nick Fury is holding down Port Townsend in that whole area.
And we just added MC Savage from Pacific Game. He's, you know,
Yeah. So what is where's the name Gonzo?
Well, Gonzo is, I took the word from Hunter S. Thompson. He, you know, was a journalist that set out and branched out back in the, you know, the early 70s to create his own style of journalism, and it ended up being called Gonzo journalism. And I really applied that to the music and doing something different and saying something different. And on top of that, I had a friend that passed away. He took his own life a few years ago, and he had HST tattooed on his arm, and he was one of the realest people I've ever met. And we had some great conversations, and the whole Gonzo thing, it just happened. We actually had a song called Gonzo, and you know, we kind of flipped it into a semi-small movement in our own world, and it's blown up, and it's been incredible. It's been really fun.
Cool. There we go. There we go. All right. Hey, all right, you still with us?
What up, Rob?
What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
All right, so you were on that last track, and they were telling me it's one of your early songs that you did together?
Yes, sir.
So, how did it come about? Like, how do you guys know each other? How do you meet?
Well, we actually met at a show, and I got into a fight with Cam the Viking's friend, and ever since that little altercation, we just grew together and became really good friends, hung out, got in touch, and started making wonderful music.
Nice. It's the way to do it. Let's talk to Abom the Kid a little bit.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So it seems like this last year has just been your year to kind of like come up.
Man,
From.
I mean,
So do you just write every day? You have 4 mixtapes?
I have 4 mixtapes, all of them which are over 19 tracks apiece.
Damn. That's so much.
Well, I mean, I started off, a couple years ago just messing around with my friends, getting together, making some music. And last year, I just decided I wanted to take my talent, whatever I got going on to the next level. So I started going to open mics, networking, and I swear, like, a year ago in February 8th was my first show with Skrilla from Tacoma.
Who's also going to be on this show, I think.
Yep. And I met Mastermind, which is a part of Gonzo right now. I met him through that show. And ever since then, honestly, I haven't asked to do a single show since.
Cool. Hey, what does your family think about what you're doing there?
The only part of my family I still talk to is my mom.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that is, my family through all my friends that I've, met throughout the years. And just 2 weeks ago, my friend, he's almost like my brother that I've known for about 10 years. He actually tried to get in contact with me, and so finally when I got in contact with him, first thing he said to me on the phone call was, "Hey, did you know you're in the newspaper?"
Nice.
And it's not like the News Tribune or the Olympian, but it's the Weekly Volcano. And
yeah. No, I've been there before. It feels good. What was it like growing, or what was your personality like when you were coming up, or what was the negative?
Have you heard his songs?
Like personal or like music wise?
Just sort of, I don't know, what were you like in, I don't know, junior high to high school?
Junior high to high school, well, 6th grade and 7th grade is when my parents were falling out. So, it kind of hit me hard, and then, I don't know, after that, like, I felt like I lost, my parents. So, growing up, like, it was just my friends. And then I got kicked out when I was 16, living in Tacoma. And so I've been, kind of, doing my own thing, being my own adult since then. And I've had a lot of mistakes that I, regret. But they also, made me who I am.
Yeah.
And so, like, doing this music and getting the positive reactions that I'm getting, it's amazing. Like,
do you think you'd have that same drive to kind of keep going out and keep doing it and keep writing all the time if you would have come up different? Like, do you think because of that contributed towards pushing stuff? Or do you think that's totally independent of that?
No, I think it definitely played a big part.
Go ahead, man.
Fuck snitches, snatch they riches, knocking them out with no clinches, no flinches, then burn up like witches, toss them in the ditches. The do cuts like stitches, for me it's repetitious. They like what I cook, I'm head chef in the kitchen. Haters just mad cause I caught the attention, motherfucker pushing more weight than 24-hour fitness. Killing everybody on the scene, not leaving a witness without being suspicious. Ate the beef, it was delicious. A beast I spit it vicious, intentions, malicious. My spit still like a sickness. While your raps is pretentious, I'm real to you fictitious. Fuck you fake sons of bitches. First string on the field while you losers sit on the benches. I'm packing tools like wrenches. I'm ready for war like I was born in trenches. Posting on the block like fences. Got a vice grip on y'all the way I tighten the tension. Leave you stuck in ICU looking like a handicap convention.
You guys ready?
Got me hoping and praying for all you motherfucking swag. It's enough about your carrots and jewelry, lucky rabbit. Stuck on the feeder, you look like Justin Bieber. When you're shopping at Viking, I don't care about your sneaker. Dealing with swagophobic, you know it. They never studied Africa or fell in love with the poet. Proud of your red liquor, it's a girl that wanted. Always bragging about the life you never had. No sugar-coated either, sagging that reppin'. Like it's a famine when the planet can't handle an educated, shitty rapper. When you fatten the brains of all the dumb and underage by bringing them to the show, then poison them on the stage.
I'll take them dead or alive like they committed a crime. I'll make the bounty so high cause underground will never die. So let's hurt them like cattle, then murder swag in the battle. You know they never stood a chance, locked the game up in shackles.
I'm from the box of Pandora, but I lived in a little shop of horrors. I killed a Nazi informer outside the doctors and the coroners. I'm a toxicology reporter inside the mind of an Oxycontin snorter. And this is when the shit begins to twist and bleed.